Hi everyone! In this video we're going to show you how to create a homemade particle detector. Before we start, you need to know some details about particles.
A particle is a small disconnected quantity of matter that has an interface with the surrounding environment.
Particles might just easily be bubbles, liquid droplet in the air, and emulsion.
Particles can come in any size and they can be measured in nanometers or millimeters.
Fermions are matter particles. There are two groups, quarks and leptons. First of all, quarks. There are 6 types of quarks: up, down, charm, strange, top, and bottom. They're the building blocks of protons and neutrons that are made up of and down quarks.
Second, leptons. Leptons are electron-like particles. They're also considered to be subatomic particles that do not take part in strong interactions. They only interact via electromagnetic or weak forces. There are 3 types of leptons: electrons, muons, tau, or tau neutrinos.
Particle detector is a device used to detect, track, and identify high-energy particles such as nuclear decay, cosmic radiation, or reactions in a particle accelerator.
Cosmic rays are particles that are constantly crashing into Earth from space. When cosmic rays zip through a cloud, it creates ghastly particle tracks that are visible to the naked eye.
The materials needed to conduct the experiment: felt, glue and scissors, plastic or glass fish tank, dry ice, a container for the dry ice, gloves, alcohol 90% or above, and a flashlight. And now, here are the steps we followed to create the cloud chamber.
Step 1. Cut the felt equal to the size of the bottom of the fish tank, and then glue it down inside the tank. Step 3. Once the felt is secured and the glue is dry, soak it in the isopropyl alcohol until it is saturated, and then drain off any excess alcohol. Here we are using the carbon dioxide from the fire extinguisher to make dry ice. Step 5. Place the dry ice in its container. Step 6. Place the lid on top of the tank. Step 7. Flip the tank upside down so that the felt-covered bottom of the tank is on top, and then place the mouth of the tank on top of the lid. Step 9. Wait for about 10 to 15 minutes, then turn off the lights and shine the flashlight into the tank.
I won't soothe your pain. I won't ease your strain. I'll seek you out, flay you alive. One more word and you won't survive. And I'm not scared of your stolen power. See right through you anyhow. I'll seek you out, flay you alive. One more word and you won't survive. And I'm not scared of your stolen power. See right through you anyhow. I see.
Because muons are so massive, they strike their way through the air and leave clean straight tracks.
Electrons bounce around when they hit air molecules, leaving zigzags and curls.
So now, we need to understand what happens inside the cloud chamber. First of all, the alcohol absorbed by the felt evaporates into the air. Then the evaporated alcohol sinks toward the dry ice, then cools down and wants to turn back to liquid, meaning it will condense. Now the air near the bottom of the tank is supersaturated, which means it is below its atmospheric dew point. The atmospheric alcohol will form cloud-like droplets on anything it can cling to. When a particle zips through the cloud chamber, it bumps or passes through the atmospheric molecules and knocks off some of their electrons, turning molecules into charged ions. Now the atmospheric alcohol is attracted to these ions and clings into them, forming tiny droplets. Finally, the resulting tracks that are left behind are long lines marking the path of the particles through the cloud chamber.